this discussion might make you a bit uncomfortable today, so watch this video at your own risk. देखो, अगर बीच में मन हो जाए ना कि let's pause this, scroll कर देते हैं, let's skip this video, I won't judge you. I completely understand. क्योंकि आज हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं लीडरशिप, एंड जब भी हम लीडरशिप डिस्कस करते हैं हम ऑलमोस्ट हमेशा किसी और को इमेजिन करते हैं. कोई टॉक्सिक ट्रेट सुना, ओके यार ये तो बिल्कुल मेरे मैनेजर जैसा है, यार ये जो कल्चर है ना ये बिल्कुल मेरी कंपनी में है, बिल्कुल टॉक्सिक. हमारे दिमाग में सारे कलीग्स घूम जाते हैं, बट हम रेयरली सोचते हैं कि यार ये टॉक्सिक ट्रेट मेरे अंदर भी तो हो सकता है, मैं भी तो हो सकता हूँ ये इंसान. हमें क्या लगता है लीडरशिप एक रोल है, डेजिग्नेशन के साथ आता है, एक्सपीरियंस के बाद डेवलप होगा. बट यू नो व्हाट, लीडरशिप एक्चुअली डिपेंड करता है आपके माइक्रो हैबिट्स पे, आपके डेली बिहेवियर पे, मीटिंग्स में, कॉन्वर्सेशंस में, अंडर प्रेशर सिचुएशंस में, हाई स्टेक्स कॉन्वर्सेशंस में आप कैसे रिएक्ट करते हैं. दिस डिसाइड्स योर लीडरशिप पोटेंशियल. सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस एग्जैक्टली दैट 7 signs you are not ready to lead yet. It's okay. साइंस चेक कर लो एंड देन डिसाइड करो कि आपको फिक्स करना है, इम्प्रूव करना है या इसी सिचुएशन में बने रहना है. तो आज हम एक काम करते हैं, किसी और को एनालाइज नहीं करते, एक्सक्यूजेस नहीं देते और सिर्फ खुद को देखते हैं कि हम कैसे शो अप कर रहे हैं एज अ प्रोफेशनल. सो स्टे विद मी. First sign, you never doubt yourself. Now, this one sounds counterintuitive. We are always taught that leaders are confident, they are certain, they are always sure of themselves. But you know, leaders who never question themselves, they eventually stop learning. And doubt doesn't mean insecurity. Doubt means you always ask yourself that I can do better. You question yourself, you evaluate your micro habits, your behavior, and that is how you improve, right? Second sign, you try to control everything. You know, every email needs your approval, every decision must come from you, everything has to be done your way. That is not leadership, that is control. And this is what we call micromanagement, right? I have no doubt, even if you are micromanaging, you have a great potential to become a leader, but right now you are acting as a contributor. Leadership is not about control. It is actually about trust. And yes, for a person who is a potential leader, trusting somebody is a bit uncomfortable. But you need to learn that for your own growth. Third sign, काफी toxic है. You think leadership means being the boss. देखो, giving orders, showing authority, my word is final. This is not leadership. This is misusing your position. Real leaders, they inspire. They share their visions. Commanding is easy. Influence has to be earned. You need to learn that. Fourth sign, you reject feedback. Now this one is the biggest red flag, you know. If feedback irritates you, if your first instinct is to explain, justify, defend, then growth feels like a threat, okay? Because when growth feels threatening, leadership becomes a battlefield. Feedback is not an attack. It is data for you. So take it as it is. Don't try to reply to it. Don't try to defend yourself. Instead of that, just note it down somewhere, and whatever you want to defend, just write it down somewhere personally so that you can work on that feedback. This is very important, that you have to learn how to take the feedback the right way. Fifth sign, you don't really listen. You are not a good listener. You hear people, but only to reply. Silence feels awkward to you. You start interrupting people in between. You always like to talk in the meetings and discussions, and you never listen. Now this is not a sign for a good leader. Listening is a leader's superpower. Without it, you might look full, but it feels empty. So start listening to people around you. You will get a lot of feedback and takeaway through that. Right? And this is very important to become a leader. Okay, next up. So you panic when plans change. One shift in direction and your anxiety spikes. Leadership will exhaust you if this is the case. Because you know, plans always change. Always. And strong leaders, they don't rely on plans. They adapt to reality. So you need to learn that too. Okay, the last one. So you are not an empathetic person. You ignore your team's emotions. Feeling doesn't belong at work. Just focus on the task. If you're like that, you are only managing people. You are not leading them. And leadership, you know, it is not about tasks. It is not even about projects. It is about being humans. Emotionally ignored teams, they may comply, but they never commit. So remember that, and always become an inclusive leader who knows how to take charge of everybody's emotion and how to deal with them, right? Now, if at any point you thought, yeah, this applies to me, that doesn't mean you are a bad leader. It means you are becoming one. You have that potential to become a great leader. Because you know what I believe, leadership doesn't start when you feel ready. It starts when you realize that there is still a lot to learn, and I'm ready for that. Yeah, so if this helped you, save it, share it with someone who wants to lead better, and I will see you very soon.